So you're thinking of leaving the nest and bringing your business to the UK. Starting anywhere is a challenge, but here are the obstacles you need to consider when coming over to join us here in London. There's no pain we all share more in business than finding good people to hire. The wrong hire is always costly, and the right hire might be under an ever-growing pile of CVs. Now, if you're coming from abroad, imagine how much higher the odds are stacked against you. Granted, many agencies exist to alleviate this hurdle. However, how can you be sure you're not throwing good money after bad? Add to that the wasted first efforts and drawn-out interview processes, and the money pit can soon start to swallow you whole. No matter how effective your sales and marketing may have been in your domestic market, that content will need to be repurposed for the UK. There is a significant difference in the way we like to promote and the way we like to be sold to here in the UK, so the learning curve can be steep. Local knowledge really can be the difference between success and failure, even in something as simple as strap lines and pitch hooks. We tend to take a longer time to decide, as well as steer clear from things that are trying too hard to sell. You need a new base. But London is the second most expensive city in the world to rent commercial office space, so where do you even begin? Knowing where good locations are for commuting, networking, or even just to live and eat can be a huge challenge for those who aren't locals. Add to that the minimum commitments that are required when leasing a property, and you've got yourself a serious conundrum. Once you also factor in insurances and business rates, you've got yourself a serious financial hurdle to overcome. Calling in the lawyers. Need I say more? There are 6 different ways to set up a company here in the UK, each with its own tax and other implications. You'll be filing documents with Companies House, no matter which you choose. Besides the legal advice and filing of documents, new contracts will also have to be drafted for your new employees. If you're bringing employees with you, then visa advice and guidance will also be invaluable. Unfortunately, there's no feasible way to do so without the lawyers in tow. Imagine you have your business here and you manage to get yourself in front of potential clients. A crucial factor for us here is that we are always keen to speak to locals. Understanding our culture and the way we do things is fundamental to persuading us to your offering. I know I've said it before, but it will undoubtedly come up again. We do like to be sold to and looked after differently here. Hard sales, over-the-top courting, and generally invasive approaches tend to be the fastest way to turn us off to your offering. If you're coming back and forth country to country, costs begin to snowball, let alone costs of commuting in London and now at their highest levels ever. Factor into this the time spent doing so and you've got yourself a hefty bill to pay. You may be lucky enough to find yourself reasonably close to a London Underground station, but even then, clients will usually require a couple of line changes just to get to you, and the most common reason for being late is rail issues. And here in London, that's a reason for sympathy, not for reprimand. Along with all the other costs that are inevitable, this is probably one of the most overlooked aspects of entering a new market. Phones, PCs, screens, printers, furniture, and on and on and on. The list of equipment you need to run a business can definitely feel endless. And that's all before we get into any specialized equipment, software, or services you may need for your industry. What does this all amount to, really? The biggest advantage any startup always has is its agility. The luxury of speed is well out of reach for many larger companies. By going through all this, before you know it, a competitor can easily enter your new market and take that share that you were gunning for. Find a way to cut these all out and you'll definitely be far better off for it.